What's up, webheads? Your friendly neighborhood 7WebHeads is here. A few months ago I made a video which was my top 5 best Spider-Man games of all time. Frankly, I did not expect that it will gain so many views and comments. And a lot of people were complaining regarding Ultimate Spider-Man, like, dude, why didn't you include Ultimate? It was one of the best Spidey games ever. And while reading all that, I've decided to give it a second try. Perhaps the first time I play it will differ from this time. So I ended up playing almost every single Spidey game once again, and I have to say it was quite a different experience. Some games still remain on its deserved spot as my top 5, though I did some changes to it anyways. So shall we give it a try once again? Definitely. So number 5 is Ultimate Spider-Man. Let me start by saying positive things about it. First thing, of course, it's the colorful, comic book inspired look, and it's just awesome. You do feel like reading a comic book sometimes, and back in 2005 it was something freshy and exciting, especially after previous Spidey games. Now it's cons. The game is short, and I mean really short. Saying that, I mean the story missions, while the side missions aren't really that exciting and get boring after a few runs. Another problem with this game is sometimes annoying camera, especially in combat mode. It gets annoying, though you can get used to it. Overall, it's a fun and exciting game and deserves its spot as number 5. Spider-Man 1, released in 2000, moved to spot 4. It replaced Shattered Dimensions, and let me explain why. The game is all-time classic. It's first Spidey game I ever played, and the story, for its time, as well as graphics, are incredible and fun. I mean, it was year 2000, I was 10 years back then, and boy, you had so many costumes to play with, hilarious cheat codes, lots of comic books to collect, and of course, the infamous What If mode, which makes the game even more fun. Spider-Man 2000 deserves its spot as number 4 of all-time best Spider-Man games. Number 3, Spider-Man the Movie. A great bonus to everyone who enjoyed the movie back in 2002. A rare thing happened then. A movie-based game which was actually quite good. It was, in a certain way, really close to its source, and the voice acting by Tobey Maguire was gold. Graphics were outstanding for its time, and so was the unforgettable soundtrack, which adds a great feel to the gameplay itself. Spider-Man 2002 remains as my number 3 of all-time favorite Spidey games. Number 2 had to be Web of Shadows, if only we wouldn't get something better this year. The Amazing Spider-Man 2012 was a blast. I got the game a little bit late, so I had time to read a couple of reviews without spoiling the story for myself. It's been received quite well, the gameplay is outstanding, free roam looks and feels like never before. And of course, you get to play as Stan Lee, which is quite something. Collecting comic books gave the slight feel of nostalgia, and I mean, it was sort of an Easter egg for Spider-Man 2000. The story was remarkably good for a movie-based game. Now a little bit of negative view. The game was super easy. It took me a few hours to beat it at hard mode, which felt like a normal one. It was quite short, and giant Oscorp's robots made me remember the ridiculous Spider-Man 2 PC version, which was a disgrace to Spider-Man games and character overall. Amazing Spider-Man 2012 replaces Web of Shadows and becomes my number 2. Number 1, the best Spider-Man game of all time remains Spider-Man 2, the movie, the PlayStation version. It's a classic. Back in 2004, once I got my copy, I've been spending days playing it. The side missions are so much fun and don't get annoying even after hours of gameplay. The soundtrack is outstanding, so was the graphics back in 2004. And yeah, you can finally swing down and walk on the streets, thing I dreamed about in a Spider-Man gear for years. The voice acting is superb, with Tobey Maguire once again representing the character's voice. After so many years, the game still remains my number 1, and I'm sure I'll still play it in future years. Please subscribe, like and comment, and let me know what is your top 5. Have a nice day.